Hey there, Homo sapiens. It's me, Nerd, and I have something to confess. I have a special power, or should I say, a weird ability. And that weird ability would be burping on command. Look, I know it's gross, and I know it's a weird thing to say, but to be honest, I think it's pretty cool. Burping on your own or burping on command is something that not everyone can do. And I think a couple of friends at school, they do this thing where they kind of like inhale air and try to force a burp. But this is something quite different, and there's a whole story behind this. So here it goes. It was just another normal day for me. I woke up early in the morning. I was doing just some school stuff, and I kind of felt uneasy because I kept burping. And no, it wasn't on purpose. Like I kept burping. I don't know why. I felt kind of uneasy. I felt kind of gassy. I'm sorry for the gross stuff on this channel. I really apologize. But it's true. All this that happened, it's true. Me burping on command, I can do it right now. That was a burp. Yes, I'm sorry. So it was just a normal day. I kept burping, and it continued on for a whole day. So I was burping non-stop for a whole day. And then the next day, I think I kind of felt okay, but I still kept burping. I kind of got used to it, but it never stopped. I mean, it was, kind of uneasy for me, and it was also kind of unusual because something like this never happened. And I can't really say that I was gassy because, I haven't really eaten anything for like the past few days. And the day before, I had just like a normal diet. So that felt kind of like weird for me. And then the next day, which is like the third day or something, it kind of stopped, but then I realized that I could kind of control it. So even though if I had a burp coming, if I kind of like held my breath or did some kind of weird exercise, a weird breathing exercise, I was able to stop it. So yeah, on the third day of my burps, I was able to control it. So that was how it began, and it went on for a few days like that. And after a few days, I again started to burping, but it was not out of my own control. It went out of my control. I kept burping, and I should say my family got a bit annoyed by it. Weird enough, I was also binge watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. And in case you didn't know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is an anime. It's a pretty cool anime. You should watch it, but I still haven't completely watched it. So the story goes, and spoiler alert, it's about Jonathan Joestar. I mean, the first few episodes are about a guy called Jonathan Joestar, and he wants to be his evil friend called Dio Brando, who apparently turns into a zombie. And he was like, the both are mere humans, but when Dio turns into a zombie, he needs some special power to defeat his friend. So another guy called Zeppeli, he comes and helps him, and he teaches him something called Hamon energy. Like, it kind of like is the same. It's kind of like you use breathing in order to control your energy, and it's almost like imitating the sun's energy, and using that he defeats Dio Brando. So I kind of like was able to relate to it because there were a lot of similarities between what happened to Jonathan and what happened to me. Well, I had like a problem which I had to face, and Jonathan had to face his evil friend. And in order to conquer that evil thing, I had to do some breathing exercise, and that was the same for Jonathan Joestar. So it was also kind of like weird, and it was also a weird kind of coincidence. But if you ask me, was it a coincidence? I think not. So breathing actually helped me to control it, and I also felt that it was kind of fun, being able to breathe and try to control your burps. So I could go on and on burping like this. Excuse me. That was kind of weird, It's kind of a weird experience for me. And I always wanted to try it out when my friends used to burp on command. But now that I can do it, I'm happy. What about you guys? So that was it. And I'm not Canada, but I should apologize because this was some pretty weird and gross content. So that was it for today. This was Senator, and I'm signing out. Thank you for watching this gross channel.